Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today we're playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Just, I know people are, I don't know if you're expecting some sort of story mode or something, but bro, we are not here for this. God damn! To y'all that might not seem so loud, bro, that's stupid loud to me, man. I'm gonna have to turn this all the way down. There we go. Downloadable content, slideshow. Alright, we're just gonna start new. Private mode. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care. This is just like, to be honest, this is kind of what I want in the background while I just drop some hard information, bro. Just, I don't even know, some realizations that I've been having recently, just some things I want to talk about. If I'm being honest, last night, right, I know no one needed to hear this, but last night I had to shed some tears, bro, while driving in my car. And as a grown man, I'm not going to try to normalize crying and bitching because that's shit is super weak. But it's like, you know, when you by yourself, things happen, bro. You really go through emotions. And I was going through emotions because ain't nobody put these ideas in my head. But I was just really looking at my life and I was trying to just find the useful people, like the people that I really need. Like I can't live without you. And it's like, what, you know, who are these people? Like, where are these people? You know what I mean? Oh, this is cool. Hold on. It's like an older version of me. Hold on. But I'm like a younger version, like an older version of me, a younger version. Gotta look in the mirror. Hello. That's who I could have been. Not who I am. Alright, perfect. Switch spots. Sometimes you gotta just do that real quick in your own mental. Look, he's looking at all his memories. Like, wait, this was me? Yes, this was you, bro. You did all this. And see, this is actually how I want to live my life. Like, I'm glad I picked this game. I didn't even know I was gonna, you know. This is perfect, bro. Because I gotta sit here and I gotta sit back and I gotta look at my own actions. And I just want to focus on my own actions and how they affect me and how it affects the world around me. Not focus on other people's actions and how that affects me and how it affects the world around me. Like, that's stupid, bro. That's a waste of time. I wonder which one do you desire? Yeah, bro. High key? No. Like, bro. When me and the homies locked in, that's what matters. That's what matters. Come on, balance. You know what I'm saying? And life is full of imbalances. Hold on, no, I pick balance, bro. Always. Fuck out of here. It's a lonely journey, bro, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Like, the saddest truth of being just not even being a man or just being an individual who wants to, like, do things for themselves. Bro, life is so fucking hard, bro. Like, you know how much I want to just cave in and just, like, run to whatever makes me feel happiest, run to whatever I desire, run to, you know, and I'm not saying... When I say desire, I don't mean like these are things that are like I truly desire. Like, you know what I mean? These are just like escapes. These are not like things that really matter to me. It's so easy to run to those things, man. It's so easy when they're in front of you. When life makes it so easy to like just constantly choose that. Hold on, bro. What power do you seek? The power of friendship, the power of self, or the power of like animals or whatever? Man, power myself, man. Yeah, invincible courage, man. I can conquer anything. This is the power you seek? Hell yeah, it's the power I have already. Anyways, I'm trying to, and see, he already has all these things. He's just choosing his build. He could have been any of these things. He probably was all these things, but what's the point? Like, what's the point of being all this all at once? You know what I mean? You could just become whatever you need to be when it matters, to be honest with you. I don't even know why they're making me choose. Hold on. Anyways, I'm trying to really sit here and talk to y'all about the saddest, like, lesson a man has to learn. And shit, I really meant to say an individual who's trying to achieve success, because it really doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Like, people try to make these roles or whatever, but, man, everybody's different. So what's the point of trying to make a role when everybody's different, man? You gotta know who you're picking. That's what matters. You pick a man who's like a woman, what's the point? If you pick a woman that's like a man, that's what you want. That's confusing. Like, don't, come on now. This is what life's all about over here, but to be honest with you, I'm looking for this. Come on now. More glory. But the problem is, it's individual glory. It's fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, no, real talk. I'm trying to tell y'all, I was in my car and I had to shed some tears because, bro, I was really feeling lonely. No bullshit. I had gotten off all my social media accounts, and this does not mean I'm like actually lonely. I'm not actually lonely. It's just like I didn't have nothing to fill that gap in space. And once you start to like really be about your shit, you start to notice you have gaps in your day you ain't never noticed before. You used to always tell yourself you don't have time, but you would find time for shit that doesn't matter, and you wouldn't even think about it, and you would spend the rest of your, not rest of your life, but you spend a lot of your life like that. That's high-key how I felt. I was like, damn, bro, I'm trying to really get it out here, and I'm getting it like maybe 2-3 hours out of the day, and I have a job, so it's like, you know, I don't even consider working my job getting it, like having a job is the most bare minimum shit ever, bro. I'm sorry. Getting it is putting into yourself, filling your own cup, you know what I'm saying? Porn, like, no quirky shit, not even trying to be funny, but like your body, your mind is an ocean, man. You gotta pour into your cup until your cup keeps getting bigger to handle all that everything that comes from your mind, you know what I mean? Until you're pouring into a gallon, until you're pouring into like a keg, until you're pouring into, you feel me, like a small lake, whatever the case is, you know? So I was really just feeling sad, and sad is so stupid. It's stupid to say I was feeling sad. I wasn't feeling sad. I was crying because it's like, this is what I chose, and I'm happy with my decision, because I feel so stupid that I spent this long just tolerating shit, because I always known I was different, bro. Real talk. I knew he was gonna grab the ground like that. Anyways, I always known I was different, bro. No bullshit. Like, everybody, like, most men know they're different in some capacity, whatever the case may be. Like, we all have some sort of thing that makes us great. And I keep talking about men because I'm sorry, I can't speak for women, respectfully, and I don't speak for them either, or they, them, because it's like, what can I really say? I'm not you. I'm sorry. I can only tell you what I know. Holy shit, we're about to die. Man, they didn't even teach me how to dodge or anything. Anyways, man, that's how life is. They don't teach you nothing, you just gotta figure it out. Anyways, what was I trying to get at? Yeah, so, being a man, life is just, you just gotta figure it out, bro. And I've always tried to give to people knowing, oh my god, I had my fucking back blown. I tried to give to people, right, knowing that they weren't going to give to me. And I was okay with that. And I've been okay with that for a long time. Now, when I actually deleted my social medias and I stopped really, like, going out of my way to text people, I started to peep, like, bro, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, literally, what am I doing? Like, I love my life now. Like, I do so much for myself, and I just don't advertise it to people. And it is what it is. Like, my life is great, bro. I'm living the best life imaginable right now, because it's all on my own terms, and you could never ask for anything more than that, to be honest with you. If you do, you're very, very fucking selfish, man, because there's nothing like, you're allowed to be selfish, man, because you should normalize whatever is normal to you, you know what I mean? Unless it's harmful to other people, then that's, you know, you gotta draw a line there. Try not to harm nobody. But if harming somebody else means being yourself, then, man, you gotta just go somewhere else, bro, to be honest with you. Anyways, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just peeped, I never needed nobody, even in a friend capacity. Like, holy shit, can you fix yourself? Oh my god, fix your fucking self. Kill this little dude, please. They call these little things heartless, bro. I see them in real life. And I'm not talking about, like, I don't have schizophrenia. Like, I see people who remind me of the heartless. Because they, how'd I put it? No! Bro, I thought he was a laser! Anyways, I'm sorry that y'all see me, like, fuck up. This is supposed to be some sort of background game. But, yeah, nah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, bro, I've not necessarily cut, I don't consider it cutting people off, right? But I've basically distanced myself so I can focus on myself, right? Remember, like, why I am the way I am and why I'm cool, why I appreciate me, right? why I love me. Go me. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, fuck. Go me, bro. And to be honest with you, like, once I did that, I realized I have a lot to be appreciative about, a lot to be happy about with my own life and everything and so on. But like, once I cut the fluff out, I just peeped. There's like, I don't even know what I was fighting for with any of these people that I was trying to be friends with, and any of these people I was trying to love, with any of these people who like disappointed me. I don't know what I was fighting for. Like, I just look goofy, you know what I mean? Man, get out of there. Ooh, come on, that's what the dodge is for. That's what the dodge is for. So I just feel like, man, I was trying to fight a losing battle, bro. People are gonna be who they want to be, and if I wasn't, like, if I never actually had that much interest in you, I don't know, man. If we were connecting, we were connecting. If our connection was strong, if it was different, if it was something that, you know, no, bro, I'm good. You didn't even teach me how to fight. Fuck you. Anyways, if our connection was solid, if it was something that I could not find out here, if it was genuine, if it was real, I don't know, like, there's, like, that will show itself to you. Like, I've been realizing more and more, I don't need to walk around and tell people I'm human for them to see that I'm human, right? They might still do some shit to me that's just genuinely bad, you know, and try to play on the fact that I'm human or act like they're more than that, whatever the case may be. But I'm human, and I recognize I'm human, but I also recognize that I don't need other humans, bro. And I'm only now starting to realize it, because when you do the math, bro, cost and benefit, a lot of people just cost so much. And I cannot tell you for the life of me what the benefit is, bro. I was sitting here in my car crying, thinking about how much time I wasted, thinking about how much relationships I've built for nothing, bro. For nothing, bro. I'm sorry. Like, bro, there's things that people are good for. Some people are just good to hang out with. You know what I mean? And that's something that's been really on my mind recently. Just, like, the fact that, like, there are people who you hang out with to just be friends with, and then there's people who you're trying to be successful. You're trying to be successful, so you hit them up. You know what I mean? You're trying to understand, like, how to really get it out here like them, so you hit them up. But, man, I'll be thinking to myself, like, who do I have around me who's really someone that I tell myself straight up, like, man, you doing it how I would do it. You know what I mean? Let me try to get it like how you getting it. But, nah, there's not too many of those. There's not too many of those, man. So, just you know, trying to just thin out the circle. Because as a person, you're not really supposed to have a lot of people as your friends, bro. You're supposed to have a lot of acquaintances, you know, be friendly and so on, and, you know, be kind to people and all that cool shit. But it's like, outside of that, having a lot of friends, like, there's parts of yourself that you are just not valuing, you know what I mean? When you just make your friendship readily available to whoever comes by, like, you have to be somebody of substance to be around me. And I've realized that, man, shit, I don't have that many people of substance around me. And that shit that's actually, I ain't gonna lie, like, that's something that's worth crying about as a grown man. That's something worth crying about. Because you out here and you hanging out with lames, you gotta just look in the mirror and be like, who the fuck am I? Like, who am I? If I'm sitting here hanging out with lames, and I'm really telling myself I'm this, I'm that, are you, like, do you need help? You know what I'm saying? Do you need help? Are you on Fetty? You know what I'm saying? And I had to look at myself and I was like, yeah, you might be on Fetty, bro. Might need to wake up, bro. You are that guy, but shit, you're never gonna be that guy if you keep moving like this. So I'm not gonna lie, right now it's been the growing. I've been trying to grow as much as possible. I've been trying to touch the source. Guys, everybody has a source. Everybody has a cosmo. Everybody has a universe inside them. You know what I mean? Something that makes them. Shit, with, like, obviously how you came out, you know, people say nurture or nature. Am I the creation of my environment, or am I the creation of myself? Like, was I always gonna be this regardless of, you know, whichever fucking, you know, whichever environment I came out of? You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I always think to myself, it's nature, not nurture, bro. There can be a lot of things that you can have wrong about yourself that can contradict who you are at your core. But unless you like sit down and really try to like work on those things, you're always gonna be nurture, not nature. And I purposely, from my perspective on how I view myself, I think I'm nature, bro. Respectfully, I think I'm headed to. I think I'm something that, to be honest with you, I was always gonna be like this regardless, man. And before I forget to mention this, man, man, when I tell you I was in that car like shedding tears, bro, and this is so random because it's like, you know, they say what doesn't need to be said, what doesn't need to be explained, or something. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. That's how it's mentioned. Oh my fucking god, bro! I'm playing it. Astaghfirullah. Let me not ever say God's name in vain. But that's something I'm trying to cut out too. But it's like, anyways, I'm getting my back blown real bad. Respectfully, I'm a grown man. I shouldn't be saying back blown, but you see his back is like literally fucked up. It's not like I'm just trying to, you know, not trying to be gay. So no homo to that, respectfully. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, no. I've been moving the topic sometimes. But I was trying to get at, basically, before I forget this, let me try to mention this, but I was in my car, and I was really thinking to myself, like, cost versus benefit. Everybody who's been in my life, everyone who I've been in a relationship with, and I really value myself, like more than anybody. Like, I value myself very differently than a lot of people, and how I show that value is who I surround myself with and who I carry myself with. I'm not, guys, if I wanted, like, I always tell myself, man, oh, you can't get girls. I used to hate on myself, but the truth of the matter was, I didn't want girls, bro. If there was a girl I actually wanted, I would have had her, and that's not even bullshit. Cause the girl I didn't even think I could get, I still chased regardless, and I got her. Then I realized some things down the line that, you know, wasn't really what it turned out to be, you know. So it kind of just gave me some experience in the fact that, like, you know, no, what you see isn't always what you get, and you got to be careful with your vibration. You got to be careful with your, you know, your soul resonance or whatever, your wavelength, the thing that makes you you. You know what I mean? You got to value that. You can't let nobody come over here and try to, you know, mess with that. Anyways, I call it soul resonance. I call it, you know, it's whatever. It's chi, ki, whatever the fucking, it goes by so many different names. It just means you, bro. How you operate. Everybody operate on a certain spectrum, whatever the case may be, right? Don't let nobody make you feel like your spectrum's not good enough, man. I operate on my own spectrum. I do things my way. If I have to do things, oh my god, my ass on fire. Oh. Anyways, if I ever have to do things somebody else's way, my god. If I ever have to do things somebody else's way, to be honest with you, I don't know how I would live. I don't know. If I was forced to do that the rest of my life, I don't know how I would live my life, man. I would just figure it out. I could never, I'm sorry. You can't convince me to do something I don't want to do. I would eventually get killed. Assuming, right? And see, this is why my videos begin. I'm not even affiliated, but if I was, I would get demonetized. So let me just say this, right? The reason why I would get unalived, if I was put in prison, bro, I would get unalived, bro. I'm sorry. Like, not in the first week. It would be a little bit, but eventually I'd get unalived, man. Because if there was nothing, you can't convince me to do nothing, and I'm sorry, but, bro, I'm just gonna have to die, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You're gonna have to kill me, bro. Like, real talk. Actually. Like, bro, Skinny Pete wants you to do this. You gotta put the fucking crack in your booty hole. Bro, I'm sorry, guys. No homo. That's not, you know. I didn't have to say that. But, bro, and I'm getting my back blown because I'm talking about nothing, bro. So, Skinny Pete already got to me. Anyways, yeah, no. That's the thing, bro. Like, I'm not finna, no, bro. No. You finna have to step on me. You finna have to put me in a wheelchair, bro. or I'm finna do something that puts me in the hole, like solitude, because I can't be around certain people, bro. That shit actually will go. People talking about you go crazy when you're around people. I go crazy when I deal with stupid people, bro. And it's like not optional. Like, like if I have to deal with you and you're stupid, I'm so sorry. Like, and I'm talking about not. There's different kinds of stupid. There's people who know they're stupid and they're like actually admit it, and then they'll work on it. You know what I mean? And I would love to help anybody like that, because intelligence is not something you're just like born with, bro. I don't give a fuck. Obviously there's some people who have talent, whatever, but intelligence can be something it's gained. You know what I mean? I'm living proof, bro. I'm living proof that you can learn anything and be anything. So there's no way I'm gonna let you sit here and think that you're this way for the rest of your life. But the problem is, bro, these people don't think they're any way. This is insane shit to me. Like, they literally sit here and they think, oh, I'm not stupid. No, I'm not this, I'm not that. But it's like, bro, you couldn't tell me how many planets there are. You couldn't tell me how many continents there are. You couldn't tell me nothing that I don't know. You can't. You even in a conversation, it's like you struggle to understand what we're talking about, and it's like, I'm sorry, like, you need to, I'm sorry, I love you, or do I? I'm sorry, do I love stupid people? Stupid people are adorable, bro, because they're like dumb, I'm sorry, and they're like dumb, and it's kind of cute, you know. I can help you out, I can fix that respectfully, but I'm not gonna do it from the standpoint that I'm better than you. Like, I would only help you out because I respect you, and, you know, I respect anybody who can admit their faults. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm better than you or anything like that. Bro, come on. You don't even know my situation, my story. I'm not going to sit here and judge you, because I don't know your situation or story. But if you're asking for help, I'm going to give you help respectfully. But don't ever come here and don't ever come here and insult my intelligence, because then I'm going to insult your intelligence. So that's how I've been feeling recently. And like I said, bro, go to jail and somebody puts them trying to talk about, oh, you gotta carry this shit in your booty hole if you want to live here. Nah, you off that, bro. I'm sorry. What? I'm off what? Yeah, you're crazy, bro. Respectfully. And you about to what? What's gonna happen now? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna kill me? No, I'm just gonna beat you up, make you wish you was dead. Okay. So you're not gonna do it. So you pussy, and you're scary, and you're crazy. Man, put that shit in your own butthole. Who thinks like that, bro? And this is why I can't get along, bro. Man, jail is gay, bro. I'm sorry. Jail is so gay, bro. I cannot. I'm sorry. I know we were trying to sit here and be honest and all, be happy, or no, my bad, not be happy. We were trying to sit here and be serious about, you know, depression and all this other stuff, and loneliness, and the male loneliness, or epidemic, or whatever the fuck. The thing is, I'm just in a period in my life where I have to cut the bullshit out. So I'm not really lonely. I just realized that the people that I'm looking for aren't within my vicinity, and I haven't met them yet, and I'm looking forward to meeting them. And I want to be somebody who is of caliber, who can really represent himself well enough to be in these spaces, in these rooms, and that's what I'm working on right now. Anyways, right? So I'm not lonely at all. But the thing is, I cried in my car because I was like, man, you hang out with stupid people, and you like I said earlier, like you wonder why. Like, if you hang out with crackheads and you're not doing crack, like, you kind of, there's something wrong with you, bro. You know what I mean? If you hang out with a bunch of racists and a bunch of white supremacists and you're black, how much of your own personal identity are you denying in every interaction with them? You know what I mean? And I had to think to myself, like, man, I'm denying so much of my own personal identity and what makes me special and who I am by hanging out with these people, when all of this is optional. Like, this is what's crazy. All of this is optional. Like, bro, I don't have to hang out with nobody. I can be a fucking loser, and you can look at me like a loser, and I'm everything you said I am, bro. I am the biggest loser. Oh, man, you don't get bitches. You're not out here going to clubs. Oh, yeah, I'm a loser, bro. I don't be getting bitches. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, if that's what makes me a loser, shit, I'm a super duper loser. And I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, if I wanted a girl, I promise you, she either mine or she don't exist. You know what I mean? And that's not like I'm gonna kill her. I just mean like, bro, I don't spend time on things I can't have, man. If as soon as I peep that it's not mine, I would just have minded my own business and went about along with my, with my life. Holy shit, I'm letting minions slap me up. Anyways, bro, I hope y'all know I could do this for hours, bro. Sit here and just be honest and talk to myself, because that's how I've been getting along, bro, for a minute now. Like, just talking to myself, writing my journal, going to the gym, hanging out with people, being present in the moment. And I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I'm in love with it. And since I've like sorry, I just had a couple burps. I'm trying to keep it inside, very polite, very demure, very, I thought that was very funny. Dude, we need to bring that back. But anyways, damn, I'm at low health and I just started. Anyways, the thing is, right, I've been hanging out with myself. I'm my own best friend, bro. Until I find somebody who can show me that shit, being with you is definitely way better than being by myself, I'm finna stay by myself, respectfully. So I'm where the hype is. I'm sorry, I am the hype. Like, nobody could be you but you. Holy shit, I didn't get the chest. Nobody could be you but you. So, like someone said, like, who was the person next to me when I had nobody? Who knows all my trauma? Who knows all my pain? Who understands me most without me having to say anything? Who's in my head and takes care of me when I need to be taken care of? Who gives me that pat on the back when I did good? Like, bro, the thing is, you'll never find this from people, because you gotta find it from yourself. And it's always been me, bro. And that's no bullshit. That's actually what fucked me up the most. When I really sat here and I thought to myself, man, I haven't had nobody to like give me help or make me see things differently, or like, I've had people who've given me advice and so on, people who've given me knowledge, and that's like, I forever cherish you for that. Fuck, I wasted my magic. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't actually care. We kind of started this game to kind of just like, like just play for fun, but it's getting out of, it's getting out of hand. The difficulty's a little too high. I gotta turn this down, or else I, we'll get too caught up. What the fuck am I? Part of me be like, should I like, turn the difficulty down, or should I, keep going as hard as I can? This is proud mode, right? Am I tripping? Config. Where's the difficulty at? Son of a bitch. I think it's fixed. Yeah. I wonder who's the son of a bitch. I don't know why I just said that. That was disrespectful, but to like who though? Sometimes it's like, that's why you gotta like look at yourself and be like, what am I talking about? I say fuck, but like, who am I saying that to? Who am I talking to when I say that? That's supposed to be insulting. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm sorry if y'all were like expecting a fully edited video or something like that. To be honest, I might just push this out the way it is. Oh my god, clutch. Yeah, no, I'm having a good time, man. You gotta realize like who the secret sauce is, man. And if you're unhappy with your lifestyle, then you gotta really dissect everything. And the way I dissect things, I have to do process of elimination before I first thing I look at obviously is myself, right? And I feel like not enough people do that, and that's why they're losers. But that's just me, right? Not enough people literally look at themselves. They sit here and they're like, you know what? My fucking boss and my fucking coworkers and my fucking oh my god, get away from me. I don't like you. You're low intellect. Holy shit. Holy shit. Why do I even listen to you? I sit here and I'm like, bro, I gotta turn my brain off. Hold on, real quick. Let me turn my brain off. Let me sniff this marker real quick. And I might actually sniff a marker just to see like if they give a fuck about what I'm doing. Cause like I gotta take you out of however you're feeling right now, cause you don't even make sense, man. Holy shit. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, no. So now you guys have a little bit of an understanding of where I am, how I think and so on. But it's like I take myself. Obviously I look at myself first, and then I do a process of elimination. Like when I start looking at myself and so on, and wondering to myself, like, man, your life is not the way you want it to be. The people around you are not where you want it to be. Like, you're angry, you're mad, you're blah blah. It's like, why though? What is in you that's making you feel this way? And I really sit here and I like get on my own ass, you know? Cause like, you know, why your butt sore? You know, why you so butt hurt? You know, why you so butt hurt? Think about it. Why you butt hurt? Who's bothering you? Who's fucking you up? Let's go find them. I talk to myself like I'm my own best friend. You know, I talk to myself like shit, like no weird shit, but I talk to myself like how I talk to a girl I like. Alright, who's fucking with you, man? Who's bothering you? Let's go find them. You know, and I treat myself with some dignity, with some respect, with some kindness, with some heart, with some empathy, with some sympathy, with some all that stuff. And when I really do the math and I'm like, bro, is this person, you know, making me feel this type of way? Like, am I crazy? Am I this? Am I that? And it's like, you're looking for validation, but it's like, you know, was I wrong? I gotta ask myself, was I wrong? I don't even know, man. I gotta sit and, I don't know. Sometimes I be tweaking. I'll be like, you know, you tweaking, bro. Really think about it, you tweaking. And I have to ask myself, and then I go deeper in that, like, why am I tweaking? And I'm really trying to tell y'all, like, bro, this whole video is about you. Oh my god, I gotta save her. Is that a him? No, you good, bro. Figure it out, gang. No, I'm just playing, man. Everybody needs a hero, man. Oh my god, where the fuck was my hero? No academia. Anyways, going back to what we were talking about, which is, to be honest, we're like kind of all over the place, but the idea is you. We're sitting here and we're talking about you. And who is you? What is you? And the saddest realization in life is that you're never going to find somebody who is like you. This is one of the things I was talking about in my last video, one of my other videos. I think I was talking about like the contradiction of women. I was sitting here and talking about it. I was like, bro, you're not going to find a girl who got all the qualities you have. And if you do, man, you better hustle. You better get that beautiful woman attention respectfully. And man, if you everything you cracked out to be, man, she would know. She will know for sure. And if she don't, introduce yourself. That's the crazy, man. I've been trying to tell people, this is the crazy thing. I don't have a type. I really tell people, like, I don't have a type at all. You know, if you catch my eye, if you interest me, then man, if you interest me, you catch my eye, then to be honest, like, you know, then I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you until I don't mess with you. And it's not easy for me to not mess with people, but it's really hard for me to actually mess with you. And I have to increase that standard as much as possible, because it's not easy to get to my, you know, my vault where I keep my key, where I keep my heart, keep my social security information, where I keep all that stuff. I don't make it readily available to nobody. You gotta prove you are somebody of value. Man, I don't fold. I don't succumb. I don't. I'm not that type of person no more. Ever again. And if I was that person, man, only God knows. Only God knows. If I got somebody out here sitting here counting all the times I fucked up, respectfully, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta leave my circle, cause I can't let you live. I'm not finna kill you, but man, some secrets need to stay secrets. That's why they're called secrets. Oh my god. And if you out here telling my business, and I find out in the slightest way, if I find out, oh, it's bad. I promise you. That's right. Fuck! Who are you? That's a heartless, bro. That's a little meanie. That's a little shit. It doesn't do nothing for nobody. I'm not, bro. It's literally a fallen, and he hit me, and he killed me. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, no bullshit. You gotta protect you, bro. Because when people see you or doing your own thing, you're who you are, they gonna come for you, man. Not everything is a philosophy on life, but I'm trying to tell you, when you get to a certain level, you see it all in everything. You guys ever heard of the Fibonacci sequence? Or the golden ratio? Or ever heard of Musashi Miyamoto? These are things, and these are people that have like talked about, like they talked about how, or it's been said that when you reach a certain level and whatever, you start to see something in everything. That's so fucking cool. There's what's it called? There's how do I put it? There's beauty in life. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm literally cooked. Man, we can just walk. Oh, huh. Well, what does it matter? Anyways, I think, let me try to make sure I know what I'm talking about. This is really important. I care a lot about what I'm saying. So, Fibonacci sequence in nature. Okay, the Fibonacci sequence for each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. Appears frequently in nature due to its efficiency in growth and packing patterns. The sequence is closely related to golden ratio. So the golden ratio, what is the golden? See, this is like some pictures you can look at, kind of understand. Like, you see it in everything, man. Golden ratio in nature. Nine examples of the golden ratio in nature and definitions, right? The golden ratio, represented by the Greek letter phi, is a special number approximating equal to whatever the fuck. The golden ratio is also known as the divine proportion. The golden means the golden means or the golden section. Oh my god. What does the Fibonacci have to do with that? Anyways, 5 example honeybees. Believe it or not, but the honeybee family tree, specifically how they inherit their DNA, closely follows the Fibonacci. Anyways, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but you know, I love to learn and so on. So if I can teach, I want to teach you guys what I know for sure. But I will admit that I don't know the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratios, all their information by heart. But I do want to tell you about Miyamoto Musashi, right? Miyamoto Musashi was somebody who wrote the 5 rings, and he wasn't just somebody. He was somebody for sure. He was a big deal, like a real big deal, because he was just wholeheartedly himself, right? Without a grace or a care in the world, he was himself, man. And it was very difficult, and he highlighted all those difficulties in trying to be himself and what it came with. He wanted to be the strongest swordsman in the world, and I think he battled 60 something duels, life or death, and he won all of them. I'm trying to tell you, man, there's psychology to everything. And something he realized was, after he put down his sword for the final time, he noticed that when you get to a certain point, oh my god, my booty's burning. Skinny Pete. When you get to a certain point, you start to see everything relates to everything. So his sword skills, those were transferable to when he was when he tried to engage in life as a gardener and so on. Those same skills were transferable, and he he had a good time. He learned a lot. There was much to say. He wrote the Book of 5 Rings, where he kind of outlined all the different mind states, philosophies, and things that came with being. Why? Oh, is that his Achilles? Oh my god, that's tough. If y'all don't know, y'all don't know. Can't tell you anything about that. But anyways, you kind of basically get what I'm saying. Like, his sword skills and all that, he became a master in swordsmanship, and he was able to transfer that to he was able to transfer all that into being a gardener and so on. And there was nothing you could tell him. Sorry. He would figure it out himself eventually. But there's a lot I respect about him. And I don't want to get too caught up on this, because I'm coming to realize, man, I don't know every single thing about him. I'm too busy trying to figure out myself. But the thing is, real talk, something I do have to admit, and I gotta humble myself real quick, is everything's already been done before. So That's why you have to you gotta look at past events, history. You gotta look at philosophy. You gotta look at all those things, theology, everything, and try to see what you're struggling from has already been figured out. Whatever it is, it's already been figured out. So it's just a matter of if you're willing to do it, and if you're in a position to be able to change to match whatever success you want to achieve. Get the fuck. Who are you? Where's my squad at? Where the fuck are y'all? Oh shit again, Jones. I was wrong. You're not the only one who got wings. Fuck out of here. Ooh. Somebody throw me a potion. How does nobody have healing magic? Bro, y'all suck. I'm so sorry. I'm playing on a real hard difficulty and nobody got healing magic. Oh, that's dope as fuck. Oh my god. And they don't explain nothing. I just have to figure it out. Anyways, that's kind of what life is. You gotta just keep trying. Yeah, nah. I've been talking for 40 minutes and I'm not gonna edit any of this, man. I'm just gonna push it out. Because it's just fun. It's funner. It's more fun that way. It's not funner, but it's more fun that way. And sure, I should make like a separate channel for it, or whatever the case may be. But dude, I'm not saying I don't care. I do care, and how I present myself does matter. But I'm in my growth period, and there's not really a but. I'm just in my growth period, so I'm going to keep trying. And how the effort looks can be a little bit different, but like you guys seen at the start, man, I can be all those things. I can be that guy who hangs out with all his friends, or I could be that guy who fights that whole millions of those heartless by himself. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the homies. You seen it in the picture that I had the homies with me. But yeah, no. I don't have time to edit, man. What am I supposed to be doing? Anyways, the saddest lesson a man has to ever learn is to appreciate his own company and realize no one's ever gonna come over and tell you the things you want to hear. You have to get it on your own. Be with yourself. Happiness comes from within. If you're unhappy, there's something you're neglecting on the inside. Come on. Always ask yourself, what am I neglecting on the inside? Holy shit. Always be intentional. Never. It's okay to make mistakes. It's not okay to keep making the same mistakes. What else? You are more than what you believe you are. And to be honest with you, however far your belief goes with yourself is however far you'll ever go. Come on. Is it because I'm fighting? Ooh, that's cool. I guess that's what that's for. Anyways, I was wondering why I couldn't run up it, and I guess it's just for swinging around. But yeah, nah. Like I said, like that last thing I said was very important. I want you to understand, like, you only ever go as far as you believe you can go, and you're only ever whatever you think you are. You know what I mean? And people can say whatever they think you are, and that's okay. Oh, we're cooked. We're literally cooked. Okay, please. Okay, perfect. People can say whatever they think you are, and just let them believe what they think you are, man. Just always agree. I am who you think I am. For sure I am. Like, absolutely, please. Like, you know what I mean? Fraud, scammer, all this. For sure, yes. I might not play that game too much and be like, gotta get it how you live it, or whatever the case may be. But I don't want to joke around with it too much, but I'll just go ahead and just say yeah. Because you are whatever people think you are, man. There's no point in even trying to change their perception. If they have this idea, then they have this idea. They didn't even bother to like learn who you are and before they made that judgment. So it is what it is, man. I know it's really bad to say that. I know, because it's like, oh my god, you're giving up on people like trying to learn you, and oh my god, why are you, just letting people assume who you are? Oh my god, shut the fuck up. If he thinks I'm dumb, then I'm just dumb, whatever the case is. If she thinks I'm smart, well, I guess I'm smart. If this person thinks I'm wise, I guess I'm wise. And it's like, what do you want me to do? I'm just being myself, and this is how people come to these realizations. I just also realized I could just fucking just run all the way out of here, and there's nothing stop. I don't have to save nobody, man. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta pick up a sword or something. Where your husband at? Hold on, no husband? Hold on. Whoa. Looking like Lois Griffin. I'm good. I'm gonna help a little bit. Because I see you got the jit with you. Holy... Nah, I'm sorry. Some people just meant to die, bro. See, you can't ever change nobody's reality, bro. They ain't standing there, bro. They didn't even run away when I started helping. Yeah, no, this whole city cooked. Where the men at? Y'all are losers. Respectfully. Oh, I seen one of them earlier. What was he doing? No, he was scared. He wanted my help too. No. Anyways, I'm having a lot of fun, man. It's never been about the game. It's always been about myself, man. If y'all enjoy my, content, y'all enjoy my content. If y'all don't, it's just shit. Like, y'all don't. So, part of me does want to see how low I can bring the bar down, but I'm still trying to push it out and get it out there. Because it's like, these can be thoughts in my head, or these can be videos I can watch back later. And I think I'm entertaining, so, respectfully. Grand magic, form change. Oh my god, so we just getting into it, huh? We just getting into it. Man, they don't even give me health. This is so bogus. And I'm using my magic, and Burnham is not even like aiming at nobody. Hold on, can I pick somebody else? I don't want to play as you no more. Oh my god. Hey, and that's where the video stops. Respectfully, love y'all. Check out my last videos, or don't. Shit, it is what it is. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love everything about you. So just, have a good time. And sometimes I say harsh things, but I mean it with my heart. I try to be as kind as possible. Because you don't know what life is going to put out there for you, So I hope y'all know that I mean everything I say. So if I call you a bitch, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's just how I was feeling that day. It's how you were looking that day. It is what it is. But there is love in there somewhere. Respectfully.